Hi, I'll be teaching you our first lesson, expressions in order of operations. So before we move on and start solving, I'll explain to you what PEMDAS is. This will be what I'll be teaching you, and PEMDAS will help you understand and solve these problems. So PEMDAS, it's an acronym for P for parentheses, E for exponents, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and S for subtraction. So what is PEMDAS really, and why did I just tell you about this? Why does this matter? So PEMDAS, if you look at our title, order of operations, which is our main focus of this lesson, PEMDAS is showing you in which way will we start operating, will we start solving our equations. So you can think of this as a pyramid. So the very first priority, the king, will be P parentheses. That will be the very first thing that will be solved in an expression. Then comes E exponents. Next, M and D, multiplication, division, and additions and subtractions. The reason why multiplication and division, as well as addition and subtractions, the reason why multiplication and division, they don't get separate boxes, separate values in this pyramid is because they equal the same value. They're the same rank. So you would solve multiplication and division just whatever comes first, from left to right. So in an equation, P parentheses will be prioritized first, E next, MD third, AS fourth, last. You can write this somewhere, either on your paper or just keep PEMDAS in mind, for it will be brought up multiple times when solving our equation. Okay, so we will be solving all of the odd numbers on this page, which will be number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So let's start with our first question. PEMDAS. 7 plus 2 times 5. As explained, multiplication comes way before than addition. So what should we be solving first? You're right, the multiplication part. So we will be solving, according to the PEMDAS, we should be solving 2 times 5 first. So it would be 7. 2 times 5 equals 10. So 7 plus 10 equals 17. We got our first PEMDAS order of operation expression correct. Let's move on to our next question. 15 minus 9 divided by 3. Division comes before subtraction. So we would be solving the division first. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 minus 3, that one comes down. 15 minus 3 is 12. Easy. Okay, so let's move on to number 5. Oh, sorry. Number 5. 3 plus 5 times 2. Multiplication before addition. So it would be 5 times 2, 10, plus 3. 3 plus 10 equals 13. Number 7, our next question. 20 minus open parentheses, a plus 2 close parentheses. Now things got a bit interesting. So we would be solving the expression that is, I guess, trapped inside the parentheses first before solving any other expression, any other signs like subtractions. So what we should be solving first is 8 plus 2 is 10. Bring to 20. 20 minus 10 equals 10. Number 9. 14 minus 3 times 4. Multiplication. This came up multiple times. Yeah. Let's solve this one. 3 times 4, 12. 14 minus 12 equals 2. Nice job. We've solved our first page. Let's move on to our second one. We'll be solving number 1, 5, 6, and 8. Okay, so number 1. It was as how we did in the earlier pages before. We're a bit more familiar to this one. We're doing good. 3 plus 5 inside the parentheses. The numbers inside the parentheses. 3 plus 5, which is 8 times 4. 8 times 4, which will be 32. Nice job. We're doing this good. We're doing good at this. Okay, for this one. Parentheses are before divisions or multiplications. So we would first solve 3 plus 3 is 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Nice. Let's move on to our next question. 5 plus 3 to the second power, we're going to exponent, times 2. So our number one priority here, what we should be solving first, should be the exponent, e, because it's the second most highest one in our pyramid. P-E. So let's bring the 5 here. What's 3 to the power of 2, or 3 squared? It would be 3 times 3, which is 9, times 2. Oh, we have another expression. We solved the parentheses, but you can notice, you can recognize this type of expression from earlier, which we've explained before. Multiplication over addition. So you will put, let me clean that up, 9 times 2, which is 18, and then plus 5, which you will get 23. Nice job. Let's move on to number 8. So this one's a bit more complicated than earlier questions, but we'll do fine. Parentheses. Should we do exponent? Should we do the parentheses first or the exponent? The parentheses. Don't get fooled by the complex looking visual. Just follow the PEMDAS. P-E-M-D-A-S. PEMDAS. P parentheses. So we solve 9 plus 1 first. 9 plus 1, which is 10. Bring the PEMDAS, bring the exponent down to 2, since we haven't solved it yet. 2 is here. Minus 15. Exponent before subtractions. So 10 squared, or 10 to the second power, minus 15, which is 10 squared is 100 minus 15, which we will get 80. 5. Nice job. We solved the hard question. Solved the hardest question here. So we finished our second page. Now word problems. Let's do the odd numbers for this one. 1 and 3. Lisa has 4 packs of stickers. Let's use another colored pen so you can easily identify. So Lisa has 4 packs of what? Stickers. Each of these 4 packs have 6 stickers in them. How many stickers does she have? So Lisa has 4 packs of stickers and each pack has 6 stickers. How should we write an expression for this? 4 times 6. Since she has 6 stickers in each pack, we multiply the independent variable dependent. 4 times 6. We would then get 12. Easy. Maybe we'll do number 2 since this was a really easy word problem question. Mark buys 3 boxes of pencils. Each box has 10 pencils. Each box has 10. And he gives away 8. How many does he have left? So he has 3, and out of those 3, in each of these 3 boxes, he has 10. But he gives away 8 pencils. This is how our equation will look like. How many pencils does he have left? So using PEMDAS, multiplication, 3 times 10, 30 minus 8 over subtraction. So multiplication first, got 30, and then using subtraction, we subtract 8 out of 30, and then we would get 22. Nice job. Okay, number 3. A garden, our last question. A garden has a length of 5 meters. Length. So let's draw a visual of a length of 5 meters and a width of 3 meters. What is its perimeter? So how should we solve this problem, this word problem? So a perimeter, is the total of adding each side. So this one, of adding each of the sides of the shape is a total of adding of the sum of all the sides of the shape. So we have information that the length is 5 meters and the width is 3. So let's draw that out so it's easier to understand. 5, 5, 3, 3. What is this perimeter? We could do this, we could write it simply, putting 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. But that's boring, okay? That's 6th grade level. That's 6th grade. Gotta go up to 7th grade. So, what do we notice? 5 plus 5. We can use multiplication here. We can use 2 times 5. That's the same as 5 plus 5, but it's much more interesting. 2 times 5 plus 2 times 3. So what will we get for, how will we solve this expression, this expression that we've just created? Plus 3 times 2. We'll have to do both of the multiplications first. left to right. First one here, 2 times 5, we would get 10. Leave the addition on here since it comes later on, because we have 2 multiplications. Now we move on to our second one. Second multiplication sign, 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Now we're able to add. 10 plus 9 equals 19. Don't forget the meter sign. So its perimeter is 19 meters. The garden has a perimeter of 19 meters. We finished our lesson today. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.